Greetings, lore seekers, and welcome back to more Star Wars Legends lore. So, with returning to my Galactic Zoology playlist, I thought I would perhaps cover one of the feline creatures of the Star Wars galaxy. You probably already guessed that this isn't going to be one of your cute and cuddly cat videos from the internet, based on the title of this video. That's right, the Nexu. This cute and cuddly maw of teeth and claws is a feline creature. Originally, the Nexu was an inhabitant of the planet Chalgana, which actually, this particular variant of the Nexu that is seen in the wider galactic community is the Forest Nexu. The reason why this one was so prevalent in the galaxy is its extra set of eyes, which only the Forest Nexu had. There were other variants, however, that did exist on other continents. I'll just quickly go in and explain a little bit about the creature and its various characteristics, and then I will get into the reason why the Forest Nexu is the one that was used primarily in this species. So, the creature is obviously non-sentient. It is a pack-based animal, and it does have live young, so it is a mammalian species. They are usually just short of a metre, and their body is usually about 1.80 metres, excluding the tail, and a total of 4.5 metres, including the tail, and would weigh an average of 230 kilograms, give or take. Their hair colours would usually come in a variant of white to brown, depending on the age of the creature. An older creature's fur would have started to brown. Their eyes would come in a red colour, and they would usually have 4 eyes, one set being used for infrared, which is the secondary set the forest ones had specifically, and as well as spike spines towards the back, as well as, the more of teeth and claws. These claws would be able to cut any sentient species in the galaxy in half pretty quickly, unless they were wearing some sort of armour. Though in that case, in most cases, they'd be able to cut through the armour as well. Now, as you can see, they also have a tail, which is primarily used for balance, being a feline-based species, but they'd also use it to swing on trees as well, so there's a bit of ape-like abilities within these creatures. Now, these combination of traits meant them made perfect gladiatorial animals, as well as being trained to be guards or as security beasts, similarly to how dogs would be. Now, you'd find these primarily on Malastare or on Geonosis as pets, or as I said, security animals working with these certain things. That's right, yeah, some people in the Star Wars galaxy would find these creatures adorable. As you can now see from the picture of this little girl and her pet Nexu. The gaping maw of the Nexu almost looks adorable, doesn't it? Yes, that is Amelia Solo. Want to maintain the Queen Mother's standing orders there. And her pet Nexu that her adopted mother bought for her after she had to euthanize the mother Nexu after she got loose during an exhibition, thanks to some Force shenanigans on the particular machinations of a particular Force entity. So, after Amelia had been asking for a pet for a few years, and also wanted to make some small recompense for the needless death of the Nexu, they adopted Angie as their adopted daughter's pet. Now, things were taken into consideration when adopting this pet, as their back quills were filed down so they wouldn't be dangerous, as well as having her nails clipped so they weren't as sharp, as well as also having bite restraints put on the teeth. This actually still did very little to dissuade Angie from defending Amelia against certain would-be Sith assassins, as the Nexu still gave the Sith Lord one hell of a fright, and then Grandmama Leia came and dealt with the Sith Lord. So yes, it just goes to show, even something as dangerous as a Nexu can still apparently be cute and cuddly. I still wouldn't want one, as, well, unless I've raised it from a litter, it probably wouldn't be bound to me, and I wouldn't be sure that it wouldn't think, if he's a bit late with my dinner, I'ma eat him. Especially when it gets to its fully grown size. I'll get back to what we're supposed to be talking about. So, the creature is quite obviously built for speed, and one of the ways in which it has made itself even more agile is it has sacrificed a great deal of bone mass for this speed. This is why in Attack of the Clones, Amidala is quite able to kick it despite the beast being several times her size. And also, as you can see, after it had been knocked down by Amidala, if you watch the movie, it did take a bit of time to recover from this incident. And then finally, once it got rammed by the Reek, the Nexu was instantly killed, as it was not able to stand up to the more vicious herbivore. Though, to be fair, the Reeks, if they are starved, would also eventually become meat eaters, so you know what, that will be its own little video. So, moving on to other variants. So, there is a very rare black Nexu, which is quite adapted to stealthy maneuvers, and this is actually one of the more rarest of the entire species, though they also lack the secondary eyes that allow them to see in infrared. As I said before, these are a trait that is only attributed to the jungle variant of the species. Oh, I'm completely forgetting about the tail as well. The tail can actually split in order to give it a better grasp of any branches it's using to swing from tree to tree as well. The idea is it's considering its lack of bone density and its quick speed, it generally wants to finish off an enemy quickly so then it can feast upon what remains. And similar to the arc clay, they do use a hell of a lot of energy doing these things, which means that once they start to starve, they're going to starve quickly. I don't know what it is about predatorial beasts in the stuff. No. Quick burst of energy makes entirely amount of sense. They don't need to have prolonged combat if, they can finish their enemies quickly. That'd be more tanky-based species, which we'll get into at some point. I'm going to start rambling, so I'm going to bring the episode to a close there. If you like what you heard, perhaps consider leaving me a comment, maybe a like, and perhaps sharing this around if you want other people to see this, or if I've missed any lore, perhaps leave it in the comments down below as well. Get a discussion going, we can have a chat about it, I might learn something new. That being said, take care, have a good day, and may the lore keepers ever be in your favour.